His Eminence, Khamdak Rinpoche. Dinesh Trivedi ji, former Minister of Railways. Now, as we know, this Rally for Rivers wouldn't have been possible without the support of our partners and sponsors also. So few of them are there. Would request Sadhguru to felicitate them. GM Rao, Chairman GMR Group. Sunil Butch, CEO ZTV. KK Sharma, Director General BSF.
And we would definitely like to thank our sponsors once again who have walked along with us in this journey. I would name few of them. I mean, I would love to name all of them, and I'm going to name all of them. The Times of India, Mahindra Rise, Adani. Our media partners, Viacom 18, Star, Sony, Network 18, Z, Dainik Bhaskar, GMR, Hindustan, Hero FinCorp, Idea, PVR, Mahindra Finance, Inox, Air Products, Camlin, Good Earth, Nick, ONGC, IRCTC, CII, Vodafone, Livpure, Indigo, Airtel, McCann, Apollo Hospitals, Dr. Reddy's, Adarsh, Credit Cooperative, Ola, Fino, Firolex, BTVI, our radio partners, Fever FM, Red FM, Radio City, Big FM, My FM. We'd also like to thank regional prime partners, LIC, Sahaj, Swachh, our regional support partners, McCaffrey, Ozone, our hospitality partner, Roseate Hotels and Resorts, and also supported by Swachh Bharat Sports Authority of India. Special thanks to our event and logistics partner, Scoop and Salt Experiential. So big round of applause for all of them. At least.
Now it's time to announce winners of Camlin contest. Are you guys ready? School से कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे जिसने participate? Oh, lovely. Thank you very much for joining, guys. So results of creative writing competition conducted across 100 schools in Delhi NCR by Camlin for grade 5 to 7. And to announce the prize, I would like to request Mr. Soumitra Prasad, Chief Marketing Officer, Camlin, to join us on stage.
And to give away the prize, I would also like to invite Dr. Harshvardhan, Dr. Mahesh Sharma, and Juhi Chawla ji to please come on stage and do the honor. Thank you. Guys, big round of applause for all of them, all of the winners. Hey. Welcome.
Okay, so now I'm about to announce the Camlin winners. So the first prize, it's not the first prize, but 5th, 6th and 7th. So we have 5 to 7 grades. So first prize goes to Arshia Sharma from Elizabeth School. Big hand for Arshia. Next prize, Abhay Giri from Vivekananda School. Congratulations, Abhay. And the next one goes to Gurujot Kaur from Guru Hari Krishna Public School.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. She's very scared.
Big round of applause, guys.
Big
Thank
round
you
of
very
applause
much.
for all of them, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Would like to request you
Thank
to
you
please
very
take
much,
a
Mr.
seat.
Soumitra Prasad.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Harshvardhan. Thank you very much, Juhiji. Thank you very much, Dr. Mahesh Sharma.
कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए अभी एक पेशकश आपके सामने होने वाला है और मैं उसका एक छोटा सा इंट्रोडक्शन आपको दे देता हूं. ईशा संस्कृति, an education system envisioned by Sadhguruji, is dedicated to a child's overall development physically, mentally and spiritually. It imparts a unique blend of yogic practices, Indian classical dance and music, martial arts such as Kalyaripattu and Sanskrit, a language unparalleled in its spiritual significance. I would, interrupt you all. You'll have to wait for a few more minutes. We are waiting for Vice President to arrive, so I'm sorry about it. But you can please, the audience is yours, the stage is yours, and Sanskriti is always very good. So
we'll just
you can
wait
take
for a
charge
moment.
you can do something else as well. Once the Vice President comes. All right, if you could just wait. Big round of applause, please. It's
We'll
such
just
an
start in a
honor
moment.
that Vice President of India is going to be here very soon.
Yes. Okay. Honestly, आप में से कितने लोगों ने यहाँ पर आने के बाद मिस कॉल दिया है? इससे पहले नहीं दिया था? इनको साइड में इनका नंबर नोट करिए आप प्लीज.
नहीं, इनमें से कुछ हैं जो अभी भी कसम खा के बैठे कि नहीं करेंगे.
लवली. और कितने लोगों ने अपने फोन से लेने के बाद दूसरे का फोन भी चोरी किया और उससे भी किया? All of you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Vice President of India is here. Please give him a big round of applause. Standing ovation. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us. And now I would like to request Isha Samskriti to please come and perform. Thank you.
पृथिवी यच्चनभ्यं यत्ते मध्यं पृथिवी यच्चनभ्यं यास्तऊर्जस्तन्वः सम्बभूवुः सासुनो देह्यवीनः पवस्वमाता भूमिः पुत्रो अहं पृथिव्याः पर्जन्यः पिता स नः पिबर्तु
यत्ते मध्यं पृथिवी यच्चनभ्यं यत्ते मध्यं पृथिवी यच्चनभ्यं यास्तवूर्जस्तन्वः सम्बभूवुः तासुनो देह्यभीनः पवस्वमाता भूमिः पुत्रो अहं पृथिव्याः पर्जन्यः पिता स नः पिबर्तु
सरस्वती कावेरी जीवनकारणमूलतत्त्वम् नदीराष्ट्रस्य महाअमृतम् भारतम्
Check.
इतना सन्नाटा क्यों है भाई?
Okay, big round of applause for Isha Samskriti.
Big round of applause. रौनक, अभी पीछे मेरे साथ एक वाकया हुआ.
हाँ.
मैं यहाँ अनाउंस करके गया ईशा संस्कृति के लिए और पीछे जाके मुझे डांट पड़ी है.
डांट क्यों पड़ी आपको?
क्योंकि ये जो मार्शल आर्ट, क्लासिकल मार्शल आर्ट फॉर्म जो आपने देखा,
हाँ.
इसको एक्चुअली मैंने बहुत गलत प्रोनाउंस किया. मैंने इसे बोला कलरी पेटू.
Okay.
Because I think I'm obsessed with my pate, so I just said Kallari
Try
Petu.
some yoga. Thank you very much.
So it's Kallari
Petu?
Petu.
Lovely.
Yes, Kallari Petu. So big round of applause for all of them. For Isha Samskriti. पीछे से आवाज नहीं आ रही यार. Oh, sorry.
I think these guys are carrying some extra charges. Huh? Continuously, you guys are showing your mobile phones.
Lot of power bank.
Lovely. You guys are actually power banks, huh? Moving ahead. So, Rally for Rivers, a mass campaign.
Before we move ahead, I would like to request Sadhguru to please felicitate our Vice President of India, Sadhguruji. Big round of applause for our Honorable Vice President, M. Venkaiah Naidu, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So, Rally for Rivers, a mass campaign to revitalize the rivers of our country, was launched on 9th of July in Isha Yoga Center by Sadhguru. So many influencers, celebrities, movie stars from Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam film industries, cricket stars, badminton stars, from different fields of life immediately extended their support in spreading awareness about the campaign. And slowly, the whole country was in the grip of the blue. We want to thank these icons of the nations and show a quick glimpse of their request to people of this nation to revive our rivers. Can we have that video, please? Thank you.
Reviving the rivers is the most important thing country should look into.
रैली फॉर रिवर्स में मैं बिल्कुल और पूरे दिल से साथ में हूँ।
नदियाँ नहीं तो हम नहीं।
I'll definitely be supporting this cause.
रैली फॉर रिवर्स के साथ हूँ मैं, आप भी साथ दीजिए।
మన జీవనదుల్ని మనం కాపాడుకునేటువంటి ఒక అద్భుతమైనటువంటి అవకాశం।
हम सीमा पर खड़े होकर अपने देश की रक्षा करेंगे और आप नदियों की रक्षा करके इस देश के बच्चों का भविष्य सुरक्षित करेंगे।
क्योंकि ये काम जितना आपका है, जितना मेरा है, ये सभी का है।
But it's not only for India, it's for the whole planet. This is a movement which symbolizes a change in consciousness.
Just give one missed call to 80009. 80009.
I think Sadhguruji, it's not your initiative anymore. It's ours and it's mine.
If not us, then who? If not today, then when?
I'm happy to see so many people support the Rally for Rivers. If we are together and dedicated, change will happen.
I am rallying for rivers to save India's lifelines. I support this cause.
इलाके को इस मुहिम में मन की इस लड़ाई में चलो हाथ बटाएं।
Thanks a lot to all these stars who helped hugely in making this campaign a huge success. But we have a special guest right here. So मैं उनको request करूँगा कि वो please stage पर आएं और अपना experience share करें कि कैसे she's been volunteering really hard from last 3 months. So मैं सोनू जी sorry मैं गाना नहीं चाहता आपके सामने, लेकिन हल्का सा मैं गुनगुनाऊंगा उनको stage पे बुलाने के लिए। मैं कोई ऐसा गीत गाऊं जूही जी को बुलाऊं, अगर तुम अड़बउआ बन जाऊं। ये सोनू निगम की रिक्वेस्ट है, ठीक है? जूही जी प्लीज जॉइन अस। बिग हैंड फॉर जूही चावला, गाइस कम ऑन।
हेलो हेलो हेलो,
चेक हेलो। So you have been working and volunteering really hard. इतने टाइम से आप, इनफैक्ट मेरे को लग रहा है आधे से ज्यादा सेलिब्रिटीज को तो आपने ही पूछा कि सो प्लीज शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस टू।
नमस्कार है आप सबको। नमस्कार आवर ऑनरेबल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट सर श्री नायडू जी, सदगुरु जी, एस्टीम्ड गेस्ट्स, वंडरफुल आर्टिस्ट ऑफ आवर कंट्री एंड ऑल आवर brothers, sisters, boys and girls, सबको मेरा सप्रेम नमस्कार है। पहले तो मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी, मैं यहाँ कुछ आधे घंटे से आई हुई हूँ और यहाँ का माहौल, यहाँ की एनर्जी देखकर मुझे बहुत गर्व हो रहा है कि मैं भी एक भारतीय हूँ। क्योंकि यहाँ हमारी संस्कृति जो है, हमारी जो सोच है वो इतनी सुंदर है। हमारा जो कल्चर है, जो आपने यहाँ पर नृत्य देखा, जो आपने संगीत सुना, जो आपने ये आर्ट यहाँ पर देखा, वो इतना सुंदर है, इतना गहरा है, शायद कहीं नहीं। हम भारतीय सारी दुनिया से बहुत अलग और बहुत आगे हैं। So as you just very sweetly said कि मैंने कुछ अपनी तरफ से थोड़ी सी मदद की रैली फॉर रिवर्स के लिए, क्योंकि मुझे सदगुरु जी आपका हर लफ्ज़ वैसे ही सर आँखों पर, मगर उसके अलावा आपने जो कहा रैली फॉर रिवर्स, आपकी सोच ही इतनी सुंदर थी। मैं कैसे कुछ कहती कि I mean we have to agree, don't we? नदियां नहीं तो हम कहां? आज गांधी जी का बर्थडे है तो मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी, in his very words, he said, what we do to our animals is a mirror image of what we do to ourselves and to one another. I would take that just a little further and say what we do to nature around us, what we do to nature is a mirror image of what we do to ourselves and to one another. यहाँ पर मैं थोड़ा सा डाइग्रेस करूंगी सर, अगर आपकी इजाज़त हो. About 2-3 years ago, I read कि हमारी जमुना नदी दिल्ली से आगे जो बहती है, it's almost a sewage canal. And that day I was horrified. I was horrified. When I learned about the pollution in Ganga, the purest water in the world which flows through our country, and what we are doing to it today, I was pained. And I felt मेरी सारी education, जो मैंने इतना English अंग्रेजी पढ़ी हुई हूँ मैं, I felt it had failed me. If our education has not taught us to respect nature and treat it with love, it is useless. And sir, आप मेरे सामने हैं. Sadhguru ji, I with all humility say, please look at our education again. Please make changes in it. And I am very humbled. Sadhguru ji के तो बहुत millions followers हैं, आप हैं, मैं हूँ, यहाँ सब हैं. I just ask कि मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ. इतने लोग already आपको मदद कर रहे हैं. तो मुझसे कहा गया कि आप फिल्म इंडस्ट्री से हैं. फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को लोग की आवाज़ जब जाती है तो लोग थोड़ा उसे दिलचस्पी से सुनते हैं. So that was my task, calling up my friends and colleagues from the industry and saying, please, can we have a video from you supporting Rally for Rivers? So that was my little help. My husband Jay met Sadhguruji in Ahmedabad, I think, and Sadhguruji said, where is Jui? Why hasn't she come? Send her to Delhi. So I was in London. I said, drop everything. I have to be here present in Delhi for the closing. And so I'm here because जैसा मैंने कहा, आपके loves, your wishes, my command. Thank you so much, Sadhguruji, for this beautiful thought. And I hope, again, Gandhi ji ka one more quote comes to mind. A society becomes great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they will never sit under. I think our society becomes great when thought like this, of reviving our rivers, of doing something great for nature happens. It is going, like Sadhguruji said, it is going to take years. But I hope in my lifetime, I am able to see this change. I hope we all are able to see that change in our lifetime and say, we were a part of this. So thank you, everybody. Namaskar, namaskar, and thank you for letting me be here.
Thank you very much, Juhi. Big round of applause for Juhi ji. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
One last question, Juhi.
He won't leave you today.
आपने बहुत अच्छा बोला. Thank you very much. आपने blue क्यों नहीं पहना?
ओए यार.
Same here, same here. Sorry.
गलती हो गई. जाके मैं अभी change करके आती हूँ. Like a heroine in a song. In a song, she changes costumes. मैं अभी change करके आती हूँ.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Very well spoken. Thank you so much for motivating us. Big round of applause for Juhi Chawla. And now we would also like to express our gratitude towards all media houses without whose support it would not have been possible to spread awareness about this cause to all of you. Media houses and corporates have not left any stone unturned in ensuring that Rally reaches every household in this nation. We would like to show you a short video about the contribution of media and corporate in support of Rally for Rivers.
where we're tracking a mammoth movement, an incredible rally starting from Kanyakumari, reaching up to the Himalayas, all in a month with the sole purpose of rejuvenating India's rivers.
We are proud to be part of Rally of the Rivers. I wish the initiative great success.
We are really proud at Sony Pictures to be associated with Rally for Rivers.
नदियाँ बचाने के लिए बस एक नंबर पे मिस कॉल देना था। किसी ने दिया? हमारे कल के बारे में सोचा? मैंने दिया, सबके फोन से।
देश भर में सबसे ज्यादा पॉपुलर है रैली फॉर रिवर।
Mahindra as a group and Mr. Anand Mahindra, for us it was a natural choice to be associated with him.
The media has done a great job. This is about the rivers of our country.
We at Viacom 18 are both proud and privileged to be associated with it.
थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैं आप ही के पास आ रहा हूं। एक बार और प्लीज, अभी ऐसे नहीं छोड़ने वाला हूं मैं सोनू निगम। जोरदार तालियां सोनू जी के लिए। सोनू जी, हम जब भी अनाउंस करें वी आर जस्ट सिंपली सेइंग इट 8009 8009 एंड हम सब यहाँ पे इनफैक्ट 99.97% लोग जितने लोग हैं, मैं 0.3 का मार्जिन लेके चल रहा हूँ, इतने बड़े फैंस हैं कि आप जब भी हरकतें लेते हो, अभी आप भी गा रहे थे एंड यू वर डूइंग इट, सो कैन वी डू इट म्यूजिकली 8009 8009। थोड़ा आवाज नहीं आ रही गाइस, कम ऑन।
I didn't know he's going to do this to me.
Repeat.
8009. Thank you.
मैं पहले नहीं बोलूंगा सर, अभी मैं और भी करने वाला हूँ कुछ। बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर सोनू जी, सोनू निगम के लिए सर। अब ये वीडियो जो रिकॉर्ड हुआ है, वी जस्ट हैव टू मेक इट वायरल गाइस। थैंक यू।
3rd September was the D-Day when Sadhguru had started driving from Isha Yoga Center, Coimbatore. And today on 2nd October, he is here after crossing the whole nation. He drove continuously for 30 days himself. This Herculean task of 12 to 14 hours of drive, interacting with people on the road, meeting government officials, addressing media, public events, and then back to driving. It's unbelievable. How did he do all this? And there is no sign of tiredness on his face. We would like you to share a video with the glimpses from the whole rally. Please watch it carefully. And cheer it up, guys! Woo! Office kal hai, aaj chutti hai.
Next 30 days, I am on the road, covering thousands of kilometers. I want you to stay awake with me. You have to keep this on till I reach Delhi, 2nd of October. This enthusiasm, this liveliness towards a cause which will take many years to yield results. the Tamil people must show the nation that we are serious about this. Serious does not mean you must be depressed. We want to make this rally happen in a celebratory way, in a joyful way. Kerala is called God's own country only because of its greenery and its water bodies. My intent, you should not say God's own country just about Kerala. We must be able to say this about the entire nation. You must promise me you will not destroy Karnataka. You must promise me that Karnataka will stay green and beautiful and rivers of this country and rivers of this state will flow forever. The Chief Minister was telling me that he's driving towards 50% of the land into horticulture. This is the thing to do in the country. For democratically elected governments, if they have to take a long-term policy which has a huge gestation period, people of this nation have to stand up and say one big yes. Please get that yes from Telangana for me. That Swami Vivekananda once said, "Give me 100 youth who are truly committed, I will change the face of this nation." Mumbai is a large city, nearly 2 crores. I ask for 200 youth to stand up for next 3 years to make this happen. You must make this happen, Mumbai. And the mothers of Gujarat given us a Mahatma and Sardar Patel and a past Prime Minister and a present Prime Minister. I'm asking you now, will Gujarat give me 100 youth? Only one qualification. You must get rid of one thought in your mind. What about me? The youth of Madhya Pradesh, you must do your own rally. Walk for the rivers, cycle for the rivers, motorcycle for the rivers, do whatever. But make sure how I saw the rivers 50 years ago, the glorious, clean, wonderful rivers of our nation. In the next 25 years, we want to offer that kind of river to our children. Uttar Pradesh is the largest state. This is a nation by itself. पानी नहीं तो चाय भी नहीं बन सकता है, ट्रक भी नहीं। दोनों आदमी के एक ही गिलास पानी है, झगड़ा आएगा या नहीं? आएगा? अभी नदी अभियान हो गया, सवाल देना है आप। Rajasthan is the 11th state. Very, very happy to be here, because Rajasthan is doing pioneering work in water conservation, probably never before on the scale that it's been taken up in this part of the country. We are here in Punjab and Haryana. The depletion of the soil is very bad. The number of cereals, the number of pulses, the number of legumes, the number of vegetables, this many variety of things are grown. But we will lose this completely, because no farmer wants his child to go into farming. ये नदी अभियान कन्याकुमारी से लेके आप गंगा मैया की गोद में आ गई। This is the 29th day. We have been in over 125 meetings like this. So, for an old man, I'm holding up pretty good. Why this journey? It may not happen in our lifetime, but we have to set the direction now for a solution. Till October 30th, we want as many calls as possible, because the actual tabulation will start at that time. Just past midnight, October 2nd, Mahatma's Jayanti. We just crossed 9,300 kilometers at India Gate. This is the culmination of the rally in terms of driving. Tomorrow is a conclusive event. Rally for Rivers, the The fun part is over. Now it's a lot of work. This is fantastic to see that across the country, all sorts of people, from school children to celebrities, from simple farmers to tall leaders, everybody standing up for one cause, beyond religion, beyond caste, beyond gender, beyond political affiliations. Everybody standing up for this cause. This is truly fantastic to witness this.
Thank you very much everyone. मैं के शर्मा सर के पास आ गया हूँ और सर बीएसएफ की टीम के लिए, बीएसएफ कहाँ पे बैठे हैं सब लोग प्लीज। Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'll go right there. Huh?
Ronak Sadhguruji is saying something to.
Can we stand up? BSF के जितने जवान हैं यहाँ पे, क्या आप खड़े हो सकते हैं प्लीज?
Big round of applause for BSF.
Big round of applause. 3 cheers for them. Thank you very much. आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि आप लोग यहाँ पर आए और टाइम स्पेंड किया और रैली फॉर रिवर्स के लिए। आप लोगों को नंबर याद है क्या हम लोग एक साथ शाउट करेंगे नंबर? Thank you very much. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप लोग आने के लिए. Thank you. Rajesh Anna, over to you.
Thank you. Moving ahead, Rally for River crossed 16 states and not only mobilized people on the ground, but also got the support from the government of these states. Big round of applause for all the political parties for putting their differences aside and coming together for such a cause. We would like to share the video from different states and the support Rally for Rivers got in each of these states. May I have the video, please?
This is the first time where I see across political spectrum, every state is responding. This is concurrence and this is wonderful.
The duty of all of us Indians to see that we protect the rights of the future generation of children.
മഹത്തായ ഈ സംരംഭത്തിന് ശ്രീ പിണറായി വിജയന്റെ നേതൃത്വത്തിലുള്ള സംസ്ഥാന സർക്കാരിന്റെ എല്ലാ അഭിവാദ്യങ്ങളും ഞാൻ ആദ്യമേ നേരുകയാണ്.
நம் நாட்டிலே அனைத்து அரசியல் தலைவர்களும் தங்களுடைய கருத்து வேறுபாடுகளை மறந்து மதம், இனம் எல்லாவற்றையும் தாண்டி அரசியலையும் தாண்டி ஒருங்கிணைந்து செயல்பட்டால் நதிகளை மீட்க முடியும், நதிகளை காக்க முடியும்.
ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಕೇಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಜೊತೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಸಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯವರು ಒಂದು ಒಡಂಬಡಿಕೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಡಂಬಡಿಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನದಿ ದಡದಲ್ಲಿ 25 ಕೋಟಿ ಸಸಿಗಳನ್ನ ನೆಡತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಬೆಳೆಸತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ರ್ಯಾಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದೆ.
ಕ್ವಿಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಚಳವಳಿಯ ನಂತರದ ಆ 5 ವರ್ಷ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯದವರೆಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಪ್ರಜೆ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಜನ್ಮಸಿದ್ಧ ಹಕ್ಕು ಅಂತ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನ, ನದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸುವುದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಹಕ್ಕು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳನ್ನು ಗುರುಗಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
தமிழக அரசை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் அவர்கள் மரம் நடுகின்ற அரசு புறம்போக்கு நிலங்களில் எங்கெங்கெல்லாம் மரம் நட வேண்டும் என்று ஆசைப்படுகின்றார்களோ அங்கெல்லாம் மரம் நடுவதற்கு அரசு அவர்களுக்கு உறுதுணையாக విలంగం என்பதை நல்ல நேரத்திலே தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன்.
అందుకే నేను రాష్ట్రంలో పిలిపిస్తున్నాను. నేను పూర్తిగా ఈ నదులని రివైవ్ చేయడం కోసం నేను అన్ని విధాలా సహకరిస్తాను. ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ఒక మోడల్ గా చేయడానికి నేను వారికి హామీ ఇస్తున్నాను. ఆ పాలసీని మొదట రాష్ట్రం అమలు చేసే రాష్ట్రం మన రాష్ట్రం ఉంటుంది. these two governments will ensure that your dream will come first in these two states in the country only.
On behalf of our state of Telangana, I assure that government is ready to join hands for protection of rivers.
मैं सदगुरु जी को महाराष्ट्र सरकार की ओर से आश्वस्त करूंगा कि महाराष्ट्र सरकार इसमें अग्रसर होगा, अग्रभागी होगा, हम लोग इसको सफल बनाएंगे।
भारत की समृद्धि, भारत नो विकास ए नदियों ने पुनर्जीवित થશે એ વાતનો દ્રઢ સંકલ્પ સાથે આપણે બધા લોકો આ અભિયાનમાં જોડાઈ અને ભવિષ્યના ભારતની ચિંતા, ભવિષ્યની પેઢીની ચિંતા આપણે સૌ કરીએ એ જ આજનો સંકલ્પ હોઈ શકે।
हम इस अभियान को सफल बनाने में परिश्रम की पराकाष्ठा और प्रयत्नों की परिसीमा करेंगे। मध्य प्रदेश में हर नदी पे अभियान चलेगा, पेड़ लगेंगे। भारत माता की, हमारी नदियों की।
मैं इस आयोजन के लिए सदगुरु वासुदेव जी को उत्तर प्रदेश शासन की ओर से हृदय से बधाई देता हूं और इस संपूर्ण कार्यक्रम के प्रति उत्तर प्रदेश शासन की प्रतिबद्धता और सहयोग के लिए उन्हें आश्वस्त करता हूं।
हम सदगुरु का साथ देंगे, हम राजस्थान का साथ देंगे। इस राजस्थान के स्वाभिमान को बढ़ाने के लिए हम कृत संकल्प है। ये वोट का काम नहीं है, ये जिंदगी का काम है, ये राजस्थान की जिंदगी का काम है। इसलिए हम सबको उसके लिए काम करने की जरूरत है।
हम कम से कम हरियाणा सरकार, हरियाणा की जनता के रूप में आपको आश्वासन दिला सकते हैं इस अभियान में जो भी काम आप हमारे सामने रखेंगे, हमें बताएंगे, उस पर हम पूरा उतरेंगे और उसमें पूरा हम सहयोग करेंगे।
जिस तरह जन आंदोलन बनाने का श्रेय महात्मा गांधी को जाता है, जब उन्होंने 9 अगस्त 1942 को आह्वान किया था कि अंग्रेजों को महाराज सदगुरु जी ने इसको जन आंदोलन बनाने के लिए जो ये प्रयास प्रारंभ किया है, ये स्थिति के योग्य है।
Rally for Rivers is a referendum from the country to endorse your view that we must go ahead.
और आज ये अभियान जन जन का अभियान बनता जा रहा है। अभी हमको इस अभियान को बहुत आगे ले जाने की आवश्यकता है। मैं मानता हूँ कि ये शुरुआत, जब हमारे देश के संतों ने इसको अपने हाथ में ले लिया है, तो ये अभियान अब रुक नहीं सकता। ये अभियान अब आगे बढ़ता चला जाएगा।
This is Bharat. For small things we will fight, we will quarrel, but when real issues come for the nation, we stand together.
अब इस कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए मैं मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगा डॉक्टर हर्षवर्धन जी को, ऑनरेबल यूनियन मिनिस्टर फॉर एनवायरनमेंट, फॉरेस्ट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज. He is also the Minister for the Science and Technology and the Earth Sciences Ministries. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Harshvardhan ji. I'd like to speak few words, sir.
Hello.
Honorable Vice President of India, His Excellency Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, most revered and esteemed Shri Sadguru ji, my colleague in the Ministry of Environment, Dr. Mahesh Sharma ji, Sonu Nigam ji, and Juhi Chawla ji, Acharya Lokesh Muni ji, Mr. Sharma from BSF, and all other very, very important dignitaries present in this August gathering, volunteers of the Isha Foundation, and my dear young friends. Friends, I have been born and brought up in Delhi and have attended many functions in this Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium. But I don't remember that in recent times I have ever seen such an ecstatic crowd full of energy and enthusiasm. So I wish to first congratulate all of you for all your energy, for all your spirit. I am sure this is certainly for welcoming Sadhguruji in the capital. But I also wish that it is also for the Rally for Rivers. I would like to use this occasion to welcome Sadhguru and his team to the capital of India on behalf of all the Delhiites. I am one of those privileged persons who had the opportunity to flag off this rally from Coimbatore on 3rd of September and have also the honor of being part of this very prestigious function. I would also like to use this occasion to convey to all of you and more particularly to Sadhguruji the greetings of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, whom we have seen with so much of passion for everything that belongs to the environment, for everything that belongs to India, for everything that belongs to all of us. And he has been working day and night to deliver to all of us Indians a new India by the year 2022. So, his greetings to all of you also. Friends, like all of you, I am also desperate to hear our Honorable Vice President and Honorable Sadhguruji and learn from the experiences that he had over the last 30 days or so, and also to understand and then ultimately to implement his recommendations that he has charted out of detailed brainstorming with many people all across the country from all sections of the society. Friends, at the time of the inauguration of this Rally for Rivers on 3rd September, I had said a number of things, but even at the cost of repetition, with Sadhguruji and all the Isha Foundation volunteers, I wish to reiterate only one thing. All that we talk about environment, all that we talk about these rivers, all that we talk about these forests, air, and the wildlife, all these things, and now these days we call them issues of climate change and global warming. I have to just reiterate that these are not technical issues. They are simply moral issues, and they are moral issues because they are to protect the rights of those children who are not yet born in this world and who certainly deserve that environment which was delivered to us by our ancestors. We all know that our ancestors gave us clean rivers, they gave us clean air, they gave us rich, dense forests, they also gave us rich, fertile land, and they gave us a perfect environment. And they also gave us a good quality code of conduct to protect it, to conserve the wildlife. They gave us all the good things. But over the years, we probably forgot some of them, or maybe have not been able to implement many of those things that we got from our ancestors as part of our DNA. And that is why all these problems now. But fortunately for us, we have a leader like Narendra Modi ji now at the helm of affairs, who is not only helping India, not only leading the movement for the protection of the environment. We have leaders like Sadhguru, and our Prime Minister is not only providing leadership at the national level, but he is also providing leadership at the international level now. Friends, it's a matter of privilege for all of us that we have the blessings of Sadhguru. I don't know how many of you have followed him or his life since he was born. But I have tried to know about his life since he was born. When he was very young, he used to disappear in the jungles, which we call as the forest. He would climb a tree, he would go to the top of the tree, and then on the top of the tree, he will start meditating for hours. And then suddenly after hours of meditation he will come down, then he will have many snakes in his lap, in his pocket. He'll come home, and then this is what I would describe as congenital association with nature, congenital love for nature. And I realized and I learned about him that early at the age of 25 years, he got some sort of a spiritual enlightenment which he is trying to deliver to the rest of the world, trying to teach us the best scientific form of yoga, trying to teach us how we can become great human beings, better human beings, and he is trying to strengthen the spiritual component of our humanity. We, I think, owe a great heartfelt gratitude to him on behalf of all the Indians. I would use this occasion to thank all those who have been described in these videos, Juhi ji and many others, millions who have, in fact, all our leaders. And I think this is such a happy thing that we have bipartisan support for this noble cause. And I feel certainly blessed because as Environment Minister, if the whole country can stand behind these issues related to environment protection and the conservation of our forests and the good quality harmony with nature, I think nothing can stop us from once again becoming a world leader in this field also. And also we will be able to ensure that we deliver to our future generation of children the same pious environment which we inherited from our ancestors. Friends, thank you so much for being here, and don't stop after giving this missed call. I think that missed call means that you have become a volunteer, and now you have to dedicate your life for the cause of the environment. My very, very simple, modest request, like this small, modest missed call request, is that at least once a day, each one of you, all Indians, at least perform one good green deed in your life. And I think that will mean 125 crore good green deeds every day. And with the blessings of our Prime Minister and Sadhguruji, I am sure we'll be able to achieve whatever we are aspiring for. With these few words, once again, thanking Sadhguruji for his arrival in Delhi, thanking all the volunteers, once again welcoming him, congratulating him from the core of my heart. I invite our Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, who is one of the finest leaders I have seen in the country. I had the privilege of seeing him from close quarters, working with him as the National Vice President of the largest political party of the whole world. And I know he is such a people-centric man, such a committed man for humanity. It's a pleasure to have him for this function. And I also request Sadhguruji to be on the stage. Thank you so much. Namaskar, Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Harshvardhan. अब वो घड़ी आ गई है जब मैं आदरणीय सद्गुरु जी से निवेदन करूंगा कि वो हमारा मार्गदर्शन करें। आदरणीय सद्गुरु जी।
Your Excellency, Naidu Garu and Minister. Namaskaram to everyone. It's been quite some time, almost 8 or 9 years, since I've been on the road so extensively. There was a time I crisscrossed India on my motorcycle. and I largely camped on the riversides. It never occurred to me that I need to stay in a hotel or something, so most of the time I camped on the riversides. And today, the last month, going around the country has been great pleasure and quite a bit of pain, because the positives and negatives that have happened in the nation. One thing is largely, except in some parts, largely, at least I would say 70 to 80% of the roads that we covered. When I rode way back 40 years ago, most of the time I had to stand up on my motorcycle because it would break your back otherwise. And there are days at that time, I would do 1200 kilometers in 24 hours. So, no. So it was back-breaking. But today, in many states, I must say very proudly, particularly in southern states, and that's a small voice. What happened to all of you? You got The roads in India are literally as good as anywhere in the world. If you're driving through Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, some parts of Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, you don't know whether you're driving in India or in California. It feels about the same. So, many things have happened. Many things have happened, development has happened. Things have changed on the ground phenomenally. The young people may not recognize, but we have seen how it was and how it is today. So much has changed. But at the same time, it is very painful to see great rivers. Largely in children's minds today, river means sand, not water. This is how they're understanding. So, everybody knows the problem. And everybody who matters in the country also know the solution. It is just that we needed a fool who is willing to bell the cat. Somebody has to bell the cat. You need some fool who will go and bell the cat, no matter what, not knowing whether the cat will bite you or bite your head off or what it will do. So when I saw, as I spoke in the last 6, 7 years to many people, I realized everybody knows what is the problem. They're just waiting for somebody else to bell the cat. I thought, why not me, because I'm stupid enough most of the time. So, here we are. These 30 days have been a phenomenal run. Across the country, people of every kind, you saw on the videos how they responded. Many times it brought tears to me, because in sun and rain, somewhere in one remote place, one little girl and one old woman are standing with Rally for Rivers. They don't know when I will come. 5, 6 hours they've been standing there. Because the journeys that we were supposed to do it in 4 to 5 hours, we took 17, 18 hours on some days, simply because we were stopping in every village. But they were standing there for 5, 6 hours in some unknown place, and they don't even know who I am. Somebody told them somebody's going to revive the rivers, so they just stood there on the street waiting for this car to come, and many times we whizzed past them and again backed up. So, it's been phenomenal to see how every human being, if you just touch a certain aspect of who they are, if you touch their humanity, how everyone is ready for sensible action. As I said, we know what's the problem, we know what is the solution. How to deliver the solution? We must understand this one thing. People who are always in criticizing mode always in a negative mode, always trying to get the nation into a depression. There are a whole lot of people who are continuously working to get the nation into a depressive mood. Nothing is happening here, everything is going bad, rivers are dry, this is happening, even the desert is wet. See, if you look at the cold facts of the day, at any time in history, in any place in the world, if you look at just the cold facts of the day, it is depressive always. But you should not forget what is beating in a human heart. What human beings will do today and tomorrow, you do not know. If you take that into consideration, there are tremendous things possible. With my own eyes, we have seen and you have seen in the videos what is beating in the Indian heart. There is a tremendous possibility. There is nothing depressive about it. Why things are the way they are, why this has happened to us is just this. We must understand, today is Mahatma Gandhi's Jayanti, 70 years after independence. This man, I'm calling him a man, I don't want to make him Mahatma because you think he came from somewhere else, no. He was born like you and me, normal birth, grew up like you with all the trials and tribulations of life. By using the word Mahatma, don't distance yourself from the possibility of being one. This has been our problem. All the gods that you worship in this country are people who walk this land. Whether it is a Shiva or a Rama or a Krishna or a Buddha or a Mahavira, all these people walk this land. But we slowly try to make them that they came from heaven. The moment you do that, all you will do is nail them in your house. No, they were living people and they went through all the drama that you are going through and much more. But they raised above the drama and became something that we cannot forget them after 1,000 years or 5,000 years. Try to forget them. You cannot forget them simply because they rose above the drama. In more recent times, Mahatma Gandhi is of that sort, that so much drama happening, independence struggle, exploitation, in all the drama, to rise above the drama and be able to see where to go, at the same time trying to sort out the problem of the day. So, Mahatma's acts are very simple, very, very simple, but precise and clearly pointed in one direction. I was at the Sabarmati ashram when we went through Ahmedabad. I was just looking at this simple picture, the classic picture that I'm sure every Indian has seen. He's bending down and picking up a fistful of salt. I asked the people there, how many people walked with him? Because I've seen in David Attenborough's movie, thousands of people walked with him. I had a doubt about that. Because I know if I walk, thousands of people will not walk with me. They will walk some distance and slowly they will disappear. They said 72 people walked with him. 72 people and an old man walking and picking up a fistful of salt. I'm sure a whole lot of depressive people would have made jokes. Picking up a fistful of salt, you think the British are going to go away? This is rubbish. But that fistful of salt melted a whole great empire into surrender. So your missed call, do not underestimate the missed call. People are giving a missed call, you know, these online warriors making a call and saying, where is the river not coming up? It does not come up like that. This is not an online river, this is a real thing we're talking about. Your missed call is like that fistful of salt, very small act. But if it's precise and focused to one direction, we can have our rivers flowing once again. Now, 70 years ago, when we got independence, we must understand in what condition we got this nation. No business, no commerce, no industry, no infrastructure. And nation was broken into three pieces. All our trade routes cut off from both sides. The trade routes that we were using for thousands of years to trade with the rest of the world, both in the west and the east, chopped off, and we got a nation. We had independence and nothing else. So naturally we got into a survival mode because average life expectancy of an Indian on that day was 28 years. I want you to know. 28 years was the average life expectancy of an Indian. Today we have touched 66, I believe. This is not a mean achievement. This is not a small thing. You and me are alive because all this has happened. So we got into a survival mode, how to survive. When we are in a survival mode, we do desperate things. So we did many desperate things. Today, there are people sitting on ivory towers and making comments of how all the wrong decisions were made. Why we built this dam, this is not environmentally friendly, we should have done this, that. Believe me, you and me have eaten food because they built these dams. But, is that the right thing to do for the future? That is a question mark. When we were in survival mode, we did certain things. There is no point looking back, retrospective comments, giving a commentary about it is no use. Then in the last 20 years, we got into developmental mode. In this mode also, we went with great gusto. We've caused much damage to the environment. There is no point looking back on that also, because this development and the fruits of this development, all of us are enjoying. We're all enjoying it. So we cannot comment about it. The important thing is, now the nation has reached a point where we have to get into a sustainable mode. And this is our time to shift the nation into a sustainable mode of development and well-being. Considering the population that we have, is one thing I would like to discourage you on. Because when we got independence, we were only 33 crore people. Today we are 130 crore people. You done well. Now that's not just because of reproduction, that is also because of enhancement of… Once life expectancy is enhanced, so many people who would have been dead are alive right now like me. So, if we had died at 25 or 28 as it was, the population would be low, but that is not a consolation of any kind. It's all right, we have our problems, we have multiplied our problems, but we have found or we have built foundations for solutions too. So now is the time to move into sustainable mode, where everything has to be thought as to what we are doing right now, will we be able to sustain this for a considerable amount of time or not? When it comes to mountains, forests and rivers, you don't think in 5 years, you don't think in 25 years, you don't think in 50 years. You must at least think in 500 years. Less than that doesn't make sense. If you are thinking about how our forests should be, how our mountains should be, how our rivers should be, we must see that next 500 years, this is how much volume should be flowing in our rivers. This is how we have considered this draft policy that we are making, that next 500 years, how it should be. If this has to happen, at least next 25 years we have to hold course without changing. Now, one big challenge that was there in this country, when I was in Puducherry, the Chief Minister of Puducherry was saying, Sadhguru, when I was in Rajiv Gandhi's cabinet, our experts prepared a policy draft very similar to what you're talking, but we tried very hard, but we could never get concurrence from the states. But today, all of them are in absolute concurrence, so one big hurdle we have crossed. Next thing is, if any administration has to invest, because this policy, if we implement it aggressively, it will take minimum 10 to 15 years of implementation, minimum. And before it produces significant results, it will take another 5 to 10 years, so we are talking about 20 to 25 years. In this, there are legislative challenges, there are legal challenges, there are administrative challenges and many complexities of execution. It's not a simple thing. There are many complexities of execution. So it's very important that we approach this strategically, not just emotionally. We have this problem in the country. Any problem means we will either respond emotionally or politically. These two things must be kept aside when it comes to the rivers. Science should be the basis of what we are doing, and a strategic approach is needed right now. So right now, wherever I go, people have been asking me, Sadhguru, what should we do? What should we do? What they want to do right now is go plant a tree in somebody's house so that they will take care of it. No, you should not plant a tree. You should not do anything. There are three things you must do. You must give a missed call. Have you? You must make sure everybody that you know, your family and friends and everybody on your Facebook, all of them should give a missed call. Have you? And all the people that you do not know in the country, you must make sure they give a missed call. However you do it. These are the only three things you have to do right now, because I want you to understand this. 20 to 25 years means, by natural process, by natural democratic process, 4 to 5 governments would have come and gone. You don't know who will be in power. You don't know whether we will be alive or not. So if 4 to 5 governments have to stay on the same course, then people of India have to give one overwhelming yes. I didn't hear anything. An absolutely overwhelming yes, so that if 50 to 60% of the electorate says, this is what we want sustainable maintenance and management and revitalization of our rivers and water bodies. If India speaks in one voice, I don't think any political party, any government, whoever gets elected in the next 25 years are going to forget that, and they will stay on course. You must understand the people who are in different positions of responsibility, your chief ministers, your MLAs, your MPs, your prime minister, they are not your rulers, they are your representatives. Once you represent somebody to do your work, once you represent somebody to do your work, what you are not willing to do, all right? Once you represent somebody, at least we must have the sense to tell them what we want, isn't it? We don't tell them what we want. We just sit at home and complain, they are not doing what we want. They are supposed to have intuition into your mind and find out what you want. Please don't expect such things. If we really want something, should we not say, this is what we want you to do? This is what the missed call is about. Now they have even a musical way of saying 80009, you got it. So, here we are in Delhi. This is the final phase of the rally. But it is from here real work begins. The draft policy recommendation, which is over 700 pages, in consultation with 27 scientists and in collaboration with the Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, who have all participated and they've all worked for months, day and night, to prepare this document. It is ready and it is just reaching us today evening from print. Tomorrow it will be handed over to the government and then to the state governments, to the media houses, to all the environmental authorities in the world, so that we will give them 3 to 4 months to make their contributions if there are any, if they find any loopholes or spaces that they can fill. And everybody's comments and contributions are most welcome in this. Before I hand this over to His Excellency Venkaiah Garu, we are very proud that not just that he's a vice president, because he's a Telugu person from the south. And it means a lot down south, because we have this feeling that south is always being pushed into the ocean a little bit. I'm not talking politics to you. This feeling has to go, this emotion about this being one Bharat has to strengthen in a big way, because human beings are emotional beings. If you do not strengthen the emotion of a human being, you can't take them anywhere. I was for the Rally for Rivers, I was on an interview with one of the news channels. They were asking me, is it really necessary, this nationalism, this new emotion that's happening in the country? Everywhere people are shouting Bharat Mata Ki Jai and this and that. You're supposed to stand up when the national anthem happens. 57 seconds. Okay, 57 seconds standing up is a problem. All this. So I just asked a simple question. Do you have a family? The person said, yes. I said, can you build a family without investing your emotion in it? Will anybody stay with you? No. Then how do you build a nation without emotion? And here we have the Jawans of Border Security Force. Why should they go? Why should they go and stand on the border and waste their lives and maybe get killed one day? Why should they do that if it doesn't mean anything to you and me? Because they believe it means a world to us. That is why they're sticking their neck out and risking their lives, isn't it so? So this entire idea, you can build an antiseptic nation without any emotion in it. There is no such thing. You must see this, everybody thinks Western nations are emotion-free. There is no such thing. You go to United States, even in a baseball game, in a football game, everybody stands up like this for national anthem, okay? With their hand on their heart. So this is not about anything else. This is about a huge population that we have. 20% nearly of the world's population we have in our hands, and nearly 1/3 of them have not even eaten properly yet. I want you to know, nearly 40% of the people, their skeletal system has not grown to full size. Already our soil and water is depleting, seriously. This is not a small challenge. Those of us who have eaten well, if our humanity is still on, in some way we must feel. For those who have not eaten, you don't have to give up your food. You don't have to give up your meal. You can eat your meal, you can enjoy your meal. But you must have some feeling, otherwise you stop being human. So, this has been a disastrous process on some levels. There are fantastic things happening in the nation and also some disasters happening in the nation. We have built businesses, we have built industries, we have made a name in the world. Our scientists are going to the Mars. But one of the greatest things that have been done in this country is without any great infrastructure, without any real science, only with traditional knowledge, our farmers have provided food for 1.3 billion people. But it is absolutely painful and shameful that they are telling me over 3 lakh farmers have committed suicide in the last 10 years or so. 3 lakh people, that many people did not die in all the 3 wars that we had. That many people are dying. Those people who perform this magic of transforming mud into food for us. If you don't understand what I'm saying, tonight's dinner, on the side, like pickle, you serve yourself 1 spoon of soil and in between eat that. You will know what it means to transform mud into food. This is what the farmer is doing for you. It's not a small thing. At least I will leave your breakfast and lunch alone because you are busy. Before you have your dinner, I want you to take 20 seconds break and look back about people who are producing food for us. They are not able to eat properly, their children are not able to eat properly, driven to a corner where he has… See, no man or woman wants to kill themselves unless you make them in so desperate that there's simply no other way, isn't it? Every time these suicides happen, I hear reports, oh, this is because tomato prices dropped, that's why they kill themselves. Some bank is very aggressive, that's why they kill themselves. No. Believe me, if you and me go into farming and we go into a land where there is no fertility and there's not enough water, we will also head towards suicide. Yes, it is so. It is so heartbreaking. If you are on the land which is not fertile, if you are on the land where there is no adequate water, it will definitely push you into desperation. So this we are doing. So the policy is aimed towards how to enhance the income of the farmer, because in many nations it's been done. In small-scale demonstrations, we have done this in Tamil Nadu. Now we are signing MOUs with various states to create large-scale demonstrations, how, especially the riparian lands, the riverside lands, if they shift from crop-based agriculture to tree-based agriculture, you can multiply their income by 3 to 5 times or 8 times. But this needs a scientific approach. The problem is that it must be a comprehensive implementation. If you implement it in parts, it is bound to fail. And we have this tendency that if you do half the job, it should still work. If you do half the job, it will not work. So, this is, like the Solomon's wisdom. Somebody wanted… there's a dispute as to whose child this is, and 2 women are disputing about a baby. So King Solomon says, cut the baby into 2 and give it to both of them. One says, fine, let me have half of the baby. The other says, no, please let her take the baby. You obviously know who is the mother. So this is the same thing. Because there is no serious ownership of what we do in the nation, we tend to do things half-half. And, oh, then it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. I want you to try your dinner like this. Today when you eat, you have it served, 1/2 is done, just sit there, don't do this. Because 1/2 of it you've done. It's not going to nourish you. Similarly, when it comes to land, when it comes to water, when it comes to ecological aspects, unless we do a comprehensive, the whole thing, it's not going to work. So, to make it comprehensive, we want to set up large-scale modules. That will be the next stage. As I gave a call in other states, I am telling in Delhi, the youth of Delhi, once we cross the legislative and legal challenges, after that I want you. You know, at one time in this country, all of you have heard this, Swami Vivekananda said, give me 100 committed people, I will change the face of this nation. Don't waste your… This is the only job it's doing. Or this. That also is useful, but now, once we cross the legislative and legal challenges and we want to set up large-scale modules, we need youth on the ground, because we don't want to leave this just to government departments, something, because they're all siloed. There is an agriculture department, there's an environment department, there is this. To mesh all these things together and make it happen. Right now, there is no particular agency to do that. So we want to take up, we have already signed MOUs with some states, we want to take this up in our hands and show that it works, because only if you make it commercially successful, after that you cannot stop it. You cannot stop it in 1 kilometer, it will go all the way. Apart from that, 25% of the riparian land is in the government hands. This has to become forest, which most states have agreed to do, except asking for 2 to 3% of the land as developmental aspect. Rest of it, they all are willing to convert it into forest. In this also, the youth of this nation have a huge role to play. As the video was saying, I'm once again repeating to you, there's only one qualification. You know what's the qualification? For 3 years, if you give up one thought, what about me? What will happen to me? If you just give up this one thought for 3 years, something tremendous will happen to you. That is, you will have the joy of creating something much larger than yourself. So if you qualify yourself, I want at least… How many can I expect from Delhi? Not bad at all. So let's make this happen, because this is our moment in this history of this nation. Are we going to make this nation into a living nation, or are we… if we kill the land and water, in one way or the other we kill the nation. This is our moment, because we have reached the threshold. If we cross this, turning it around will become very difficult. If we cross this point, it will become very difficult to turn it around. This is our moment. In the next 10 to 15 years, we have to do something significant. All the political forces have come together, all the state governments have come together, we have a dynamic leadership in the center. This is our moment. We have to make it happen, people of India. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sadhguru, for inspiring the youth of Delhi. Thank you very much. Now, we would like to request our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, to share his thoughts. Sir.
Revered Sadhguru ji and Union Minister Dr. Harshavardhan ji, Dr. Mahesh Sharma ji, Sri Vivek Devroy from the Niti Aayog, Srimati Juhi Chawla, Sonu Nigam, the great singer, Acharya Lokesh Muni ji, and young friends who have all assembled here this evening. What a beautiful meeting. If the beautiful meeting can end with a dutiful message, then we will become a mightyful nation. That is the message of our Sadhguru today. Friends, I literally do not have much time because I have to be there in another program which is live at 8 o'clock in Connaught Place, which I have committed. I have weakness of attending the programs on time. That's my problem. I don't want to make a long speech. I only would like to request you all, please understand the message the Sadhguru has given to all of us. And let us take a pledge on the eve of the Gandhi Jayanti, which is the culmination for the historic month-long national rally for rivers embraced by one and all. I have seen massive response across the country. In the media, both electronic as well as print media, we also are fortunate to have the glimpses of that support through the video that is presented here. Only one thing has to be said. Rivers are always have been bedrock of our civilization and the lifeline of India. These waters are the source of our food, our clothing, our technology, and every other aspect of our lives. So we have to preserve them. We have to, the way the current devastation of these lifelines spells disaster for a nation with over 1 billion strong population. So we can no longer turn a blind eye as we stand on the threshold of the gravest crisis of our times. So friends, understand the seriousness. Let us all join together. We should not simply leave it to the government. ये दुर्भाग्य है, हमारे देश में एक भावना है लोगों में, और वो भी राजनेताओं ने बनाया. मैं भी कल तक राजनेता था, इसलिए मुझे भी अनुभव है. कारण क्या है, लोग ऐसा सोचने लगे, सब काम सरकार करेगा, हम बेकार बैठे तो चिरेगा नहीं. हम लोग को भी कुछ करना है, हमारा भी इसमें योगदान होना चाहिए. और इसके लिए जो सदगुरु जी ने कहा, जो बड़ा काम भी दिया नहीं, उन्होंने कहा एक मिस्ड कॉल दो. ये कोई बड़ा काम है क्या? So don't miss to give a missed call. Number one, that's my appeal to all of you. Secondly, be part of the change you wish to have. This is what Mahatma Gandhi also said. You must all think in terms of creating enough public opinion, planting a tree, protecting the environment, and then regenerating the rivers. They are the need of the hour. Without water, there is no life. Life has no meaning without water, and it cannot sustain also. And all our rivers, you are all seeing what is happening to them. In my childhood, we used to take pains to cross rivers. Now there is no problem whatsoever, because there is no river, there is no water, only sand is there. You can simply walk over the sand. So that is an alarming situation that is happening. We, people in politics, people in public life, even people in general, we have successfully destroyed the rivers. And then we have prayed with the rivers, and we have converted them into nalas. And now you don't find some of the nadis. They are there on record, but they are not existing. So that is the seriousness of the situation. Population is increasing. The need for water need not be explained. Everybody understands it. So we have 75% less water per capita than we had in 1947. 75% of less water per capita than we had in 1947. So if we do not act now to save our rivers, it may be too late. This is what I want to tell you all. Friends, today the awareness that is being created is to create pressure on the policymakers, on the rulers, and also the so-called activists who are opposing this also. I saw some of the articles written against Sadhguru's this campaign also, saying this is all sponsored by industries and all. What is wrong? Even the freedom movement also, industry also supported the freedom movement. What is wrong in it? I am not able to understand. What is wrong in it? I am not able to understand. If you promote terrorism, you must have objection. If you promote anti-nationalism, then you must have objection. If you try to provoke caste, creed, sex, religion and region, then that's objectionable. Here is a Sadguru who is trying to create a national unity, national awareness, creating awareness among the people about their future, cautioning them. And friends, I'm happy that he has taken up this noble cause. It has been my wish since my childhood that rivers of India should be linked together. There will be problems. Problems will always be there in any small thing or big thing, but they are not unsurmountable. We have the will, you have the political will, administrative skill, and then people support, you will be able to do it also. And I am sure that the governments of the day and in future, they will all understand this grave challenge. Fortunately, the Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Bhai Modi, he gave a 3-line mantra. He said, reform, perform and transform. Keeping that in mind, the Sadhguru's call for reviving the rivers, reinventing the rivers, regenerating the rivers, that should be taken seriously by the government. The Swachha Bharat, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, or even tree plantation, They are all the need of the hour. But this cannot be successful by mere governmental efforts alone. They cannot be successful by political efforts alone. All political parties must come together. People also must join together, and we should make it a Jan Andolan. We should make it a people's movement. I'm happy that the Swachh Bharat is becoming a people's movement. People from various walks of life, they are all joining together. Similarly, this revival of the rivers, regeneration of the rivers, it should also become a people's movement. Movement for our own survival, for your own survival, for the survival of our children, for the survival of the nation. This is the need of the hour. I hope all the concerned will understand this and do their duty. I am very happy that Sadhguru has taken up this cause. What is Guru? Guru means Jnana dene wale. A person who gives knowledge and wisdom, he is called as Guru. And here is a Sadhguru. Sadhguru means Jnana dene wale, Sanmarg dene wale. Sanmarg. Guru माने मार्ग दिखाने वाले. Sadhguru माने Sanmarg दिखाने वाले है. इसलिए I would like to compliment from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the nation that Sadhguru Sri Vasudevji has taken a noble cause to espouse the cause of the nation, of the people, and has gone around, successfully completed the travel of 16 states, driving himself. He is not only driving the movement, he was also driving the vehicle also himself. That shows the amount of commitment he has. We are also going to be the beneficiaries of the same. We must also come together, forgetting our political differences, ideological differences. There is no ideology involved in this. The only ideology is our future, better future. That is the ideology. There is no chance for any ideological difference. The Congress or the BJP or the Communist or the DMK or ADMK or this party or that party, all parties should become people's parties, understand people's aspiration and take up this noble cause and then complete it in a time-bound manner. That is the message. We must take it from today's this thing. And I am happy to join you today, this evening. And this beautiful gathering, I have been addressing political rallies earlier. Of course, now I am not in politics. I am retired. Not tired in public life, but retired in politics. I am no more there in politics, but at the same time I am there in public life. In the recent past, I have not seen such an enthusiastic crowd, a live crowd, all joining together, coming for a noble cause. I would like to compliment and congratulate all of you, and also the BSF, who have joined together and also joined this rally. I call upon all the students across the country, the youth of the country, who are the future of our country, to take up this cause and take it forward. And you have the blessings of the God, and you have the blessings of Sadhguru also, and you have the blessings of the nature. Nature is God. Nature is God. So understand that and join this movement. Once again, I would like to compliment Sadhguruji and also Isha Foundation and all the people who have joined this campaign. And I am also extremely happy to see that the people from different walks of life, cinema, industry, sports, media, everybody has joined, because these people are the powerful communicators. Cinema has a greater appeal on the people. Music has a greater appeal on the people. You have seen just now, you heard Sonu Nigam also. And then you have seen how the public was responding to call given by various people, including sports persons and also other personalities. So I compliment them also for joining and supporting this cause. And once again, I compliment the people of Delhi who have assembled here in such large numbers. And this is one program. This is one program which will unite the nation. Kanyakumari se Kashmir tak, Atak se Katak tak, pura desh ek hai. हमारा संदेश एक ही होना चाहिए, विविधता में एकता, भारत का विशेषता, अलग भाषा, अलग वेश, फिर भी अपना एक देश, यही हमारा नारा होना चाहिए, यही हमारा संदेश होना चाहिए, सब मिलकर आगे बढ़ना चाहिए। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, नमस्कार, नंद्री, वणक्कम, जय हिंद।
We would like to express our gratitude to His Excellency Venkaiah Garu for his wonderful inspirational words, and we seek your support and commitment to see that these rivers begin to flow once again, sir. We will need you in many different ways. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I have to go there.
Yes, sir. Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivan Karana Moola Tattvam Jivan Karana Moola Tattvam Rashtrasya Mahamritam Rashtrasya Mahamritam Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivana Karana Moola Tattvam Nadirashrasya Mahamritam Bharatam Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivana Karana Moola Tattvam Nadirashrasya Mahamritam Bharatam Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivana Karana Moola Tattvam Nadirashrasya Mahamritam Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivana Karana Moola Tattvam Nadirashrasya Mahamritam Bharatam Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivana Karana Moola Tattvam Nadirashrasya Mahamritam Bharatam Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivana Karana Moola Tattvam Nadirashrasya Mahamritam Bharatam Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivana Karana Moola Tattvam Nadirashrasya Mahamritam Bharatam Ganga Narmada
पुण्यतीर्थम् सिन्धु सरस्वती कावेरी जीवनकारणमूलतत्त्वम् नदीराष्ट्रस्य महाअङ्गम्